Just in case you're living under a rock, Susan Crawford, who ran for state Supreme Court, who Elon Musk personally spent more than $25 million to try to defeat, was handed the election last night in Wisconsin. She got 10% more than her opponent, the Elon Musk-backed Brad Schimmel. Look at this. Look at this. Every single county is bluer than it was in 2024. And Elon Musk is collapsing over the news. And MAGA is starting to turn on him. I got amazing quotes coming right up. First off, Elon Musk tweeted this a couple of days ago saying 1000%. What's at issue here is control of the House of Representatives, which was happening in Florida. We lost those elections, but by less than people thought we should have. And the Wisconsin Supreme Court race might decide the future of America and Western civilization. It's a big deal. It is a big deal. And I don't know if that's true or not. I hope it is, because if this decides the future of America and Western civilization, then America is on the right path, because finally normal folks are waking up and they're saying, we don't want a billionaire and billionaires to completely control everything. We want to make decisions for ourselves. And what I love about this too is that we won an election. And there's a lot of people out there who feel like elections can't be won anymore, that they're all rigged. And this just goes to show that nihilism and self-doubt and hopelessness does not lead to anything. And when we put in work when we put in work, we can win. We can win. And elections can be won still. They can be won still. He tried so hard to make this loss happen, and it didn't happen. And Elon Musk said this last night in a mental breakdown. He said, the long con of the left is corruption of the judiciary. And Harry Sisson, friend of the show, said, you're mad you spent millions in loss. So he's going to have to create some sort of story in his head, because he's a narcissist and sociopath and can't admit that he did something wrong. So it's going to be everyone else did the wrong thing. He was right. So let's just stay tuned for that. I'm sure they're going to start saying that we rigged the election. And then Elon Musk, after saying this Wisconsin Supreme Court race might decide the future of America and Western civilization, it's a big deal. After he lost, he then said this. He said, after Wisconsin passed the required voter ID amendment that was going to go into the Constitution, there was already a law on it. Kate Duffy told us last night on the live show. Elon Musk said, this was the most important thing. This was the most important thing. Not the thing that he was giving millions of dollars away for. Not the thing that he spent $25 million for. Not the thing that he said was going to determine the fate of Western civilization. No. The Wisconsin Issue 1 required photo ID amendment that he never mentioned was the most important thing. Here's Elon Musk breaking down on Fox News.
Well, the reason tonight's elections are so important is that the judge race will decide whether the Wisconsin districts get redrawn. They're going to try to gerrymander Wisconsin to remove 2 Republican seats. And as you know, the House is currently Republican by a razor-thin margin, which means that losing this judge race has a good chance of causing Republicans to lose control of the House. If you lose control of the House, there will be nonstop impeachment hearings. There will be nonstop
that sounds good.
Hearings and subpoenas. And they're going to do everything possible to stop the agenda that the American people voted for when they voted for President Trump with a popular vote and the House and the Senate in November. They're going to do everything possible to stop the president's agenda.
Sounds good to me. I mean, none of that is true, but it sounds good to me if it were true. Elon Musk, I tweeted this. I'm going to say it in real life. Elon Musk has negative charisma. Charisma is when people are attracted to you. What he does is he makes it so the thing that he is against, people become for. It's incredible. It's incredible. I will never get over this graphic. I will never get over this. I'm going to tattoo this on my lower back. It is so exciting. And Ron Filipkowski posted that Donald Trump said Brad Schimmel's opponent, Susan Crawford, is a disaster. She is so far left that even her own party, the Radical Democrats, don't want anything to do with her. Well, it was an independent election. I mean, they ran with no party affiliation. Anyway, Wisconsin's values are perfectly represented by Brad Schimmel. He is a conservative, strong, and above all, sane. His opponent is a liberal lunatic who will throw our country and the state of Wisconsin into total chaos. Vote for Brad Schimmel. And then Ron just goes, Schimmel lost. Schimmel lost. So all this whining, all this bloviating, Wisconsinites did not care. And we also won. This has been underreported, but we also won statewide office in Wisconsin. Jill Underly beat Brittany Kinzer for the Wisconsin State Superintendent of Public Instruction general election. We won that too. Another statewide race for the Democrats in blue. Now notice a difference here. Elon Musk did not like amplify this race. And we still won by 5 points, but it was much closer. And that's because Elon Musk, like I said, has a way of getting people towards the thing he is against. Tim Walz very simply said, Wisconsin beat the billionaire. Wisconsin beat the billionaire. And then there's this amazing story in Politico that I want to end with. The Republicans see warning signs for the midterms after GOP underperformances. Soak this in. Soak this in. It's hope. It's a win. And the Republicans are realizing in real time that Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and by the way, today is what is it, Liberation Day, where they're going to start taxing us 25% for no reason. Let's see how the American people respond to that in a little more than a year and a half. Here are some awesome quotes. I'm honestly shocked. This is Pam Van Handel, the Republican Party chair of Wisconsin Outagamie County. I thought that Musk was going to be an asset for this race, but people love Trump, but maybe they don't love everybody he supports. Maybe I have blinders on. Someone else said, this is another Republican, I thought maybe Elon coming out could turn these people to go out and vote. I think Elon Musk helped get out voters in that he may have turned out more voters against Schimmel. The House Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, says it's time for them to walk away from this unelected, unpopular, unhinged, and un-American billionaire puppet master. So this is, I believe, the beginning of the end. This is the unraveling of the Musk-Trump relationship. And by the way, let me just throw this in here too. This has not to do with nothing else, but I just thought it was so funny. This is text Wisconsin voters received from the Trump-aligned voter turnout group. Look at America in the lead up to today's election. The group sent 250,000 of these texts. Now that I have your attention, a critical special election is tomorrow. Now that I have attention, is it any wonder why they lost?